Yeah, with the little opening that bottom line. And then quarter line after C, prepare. And a little too much inside rein. Outside, outside, outside. There. Now prepare another turn. Right hand lower. Turn her from your right side. Make sure your right leg is back. Better. There. You feel how better she's balanced there, Bonnie? Okay. So if we're not, nice and straight and up on our outside, the horse is going to push through the outer shoulder. And then it's harder for them to travel. Good. That's very nice. Now straight through the right. Yeah. Prepare for your corner. And then sit. Prepare a little bit. Yeah. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. So lower leg, you want to keep squeezing her hind legs up to you. Pretty, huh? Mm-hmm. Shape her, shape her. Yeah, and then allow her. And then prepare and walk. Yes. And try.
And it's all your fault.
Yeah. I like being in trouble that way.
That's good trouble.
Yeah. Prepare and try. Yep. So if whatever you are doing in front, you have to make sure you're doing more behind. Okay? So if you're suppling the neck, you have to have the hind legs involved. So prepare your corner. So now you're going to use more legs so you can ride more front end shaping. Yeah, and prepare it again. Yes. Now just allow her to, go within peace with the two of you. Yeah. Now you're going to prepare and walk, and keep preparing that walk. Don't stop riding it. Inner hind to outside half wall. Turn your hips. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep riding it. Legs stay on, legs are on, legs are on, legs are on. Now stretch the legs and go forward. And trot. And then you're going to prepare and go on a center circle at B. At center line, I want you to pick up your left leg. At E, I want you to go straight. Go straight. Supple, prepare, allow. Now prepare your corner and allow. Prepare your, oops, feel the timing. That was your timing.
Okay.
Okay? So your outside hand, came a little bit against her. And, that's when she freaks out.
Okay.
So flex to the outside. What's happening? Are those stirrups sticking on those boots?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Yeah, get bigger stirrups.
Pardon?
Get bigger stirrups.
Yeah, that can be dangerous.
Yeah, that's dangerous. So prepare and trot. Good. Center circle. Half halts on the outside. Okay. Yep, so I want you to walk. You need to go on a center circle at the letter.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So, you have to be able to be preparing, turning from the outside, engaging the inside, okay? And walk and trot. So look at B. You got to get to B. Through the right. Yeah, now get off the wall. There you go. And then at center line, look at E. Shaper. Shaper. Outside before inside. Come on, get it done. Take her to the right. Yep, now get her off the wall. Yep, good. Take her to the right, get her off the wall. There you go. Yeah, and even though you're not on the wall, you want to think you are, okay? That's what that outside does. You have to really have that outside so when you turn, they're going to turn with you. Good. So then we're not using so much rein, okay? Supple right. To the right, to the right. Good. Yeah. And then allow her to push out. Just give her peace. Here you go. Yes. Then shape a little bit again, and then leave her alone. There. And again, and leave it alone. You have to remember that that suppling aid that you're doing, that's preparing the horse for something, right? So if you're doing it all the time, it's going to make a horse nervous.
Okay.
Okay? So like with Lewis, when I have to do it so much, it's just unlocking him.
Yeah, just sliding more than suppling.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there you go, better. Yeah, you see how she's calming down now? Okay, good. Yep, and then coming up to your center line, I want you to prepare for something, and then you're gonna canter. You're gonna leave her alone and go. Super. It's all right. Yep. Now, same thing. Prepare and allow. Watch what you're doing on your outside. Yep, good. There, better. Go straight. Yep. Have her a little more in balance on the outside. And that's okay. That's okay. Trot, trot. Just rise, 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 rise. Walk, rise or trot, walk. Yeah, just organize. Those boots are dangerous on those stirrups.
Yeah, they're not staying where they belong. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I like them.
Well, they are, yeah, just get a bigger stirrup.
Okay.
You know, you just get a wider stirrup.
Okay.
Winter boots, I mean, that's common.
Yeah.
No, stirrups aren't that expensive. Okay, at C, Bonnie, go on a serpentine of 3 loops. So then just prepare the change of rein over your center lines. Slow her down. And remember, your legs have to be on for her to go slower. Shape her. Yeah, good. Keep shaping. Now leave her alone. Now shape her again, because you're changing rein. Good. Yeah. So on the, you know, the curved part of the serpentine, you're shaping them. Okay? And then every little straight line, you're preparing for that straight line, and then it's a very quiet little adjustment to put into the new rein. So here, quietly adjust and put her to the new rein. Yes. Now shape. There you go. So that curve is like a corner, right? There. Yes. There she actually, you know, she went and looked for you, right? Yeah. Just 3 loops. Man, people need to get their geometry down. You guys all suck. Supple right. Seriously, that's why I want to do, you know, the tests in the wild. Because that's what's going to help you.
Yeah.
Because when you're trying and you're trying to think too many, it's too hard.
Yeah.
Good. Hands down.
What I like about the serpentine is that it really gets you to the point of feeling how you're getting that horse from the outside, right?
Yep.
And bending the back.
Yep. And prepare and walk.
Yeah, that was like Kelly's command.
She's like, okay. I'll listen to that.
Sorry,
Kelly said so.
not Kelly's.
Yeah, do it over, because she came up, right? So get her a little more through the right side. Uh-huh, there you go. Good, good. Good, and give her a break. Yeah.
Yeah. These boots are interesting. I have to, wonder if Lori's run into that at all. Just because.
I think your stirrups are just too small for her.
Are they?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay.
Because, I mean, you have no gap.
No,
You know, that's too small. You should have a gap on each side of your boot
okay,
for a stirrup to be properly fit.
okay.
So,
So who was just teaching today?
Lori and Sarah. Lori does lunge line lessons with her.
Oh, that's good.
Uh-huh.
You learn a lot in the lunge line lessons,
You do, yeah.
with your own position especially.
Yeah, and especially on your own horse. You know what I mean? Because you can do lessons on other horses, you know, when you're trying to figure stuff out.
Yeah.
But, you know, when you're working on position, you really have to become one with your own horse
Yeah.
and, you know, feel that. Alright, pick her up. She looks good, Vaughn.
Yeah, she feels good.
You just, what happens when you guys get against each other is your legs go forward and your hands come up.
Yeah.
You know, and then she'll start running.
Right.
So prepare and trot. Stop.
Good morning.
Hello. Morning. What state are you in? What country are you in?
Huh?
What country are you in?
My own.
Florida.
What time did you get up today, if it's morning?
Supple round over the back.
What
Come,
is,
come.
what is the time difference
Legs on.
between Grace and here?
8 hours.
Is it
Good.
that they're later or earlier? I think.
For later,
Yeah, it must be later, yeah.
Cause when we called them at 3 in the morning, or whatever time.
And trot. Okay, now keep your hips turned a little left and think about your left leg, encouraging her to engage to the right rein. And little moments of shaping. As light as you can have it. Keep your, your, good. A little straighter right. Pet her with your left hand.
with my which one?
Left. There. You see how she reaches? Okay. So you have to, you know, make sure you're not sitting against her on the inside rein. There. Now her left hind can go under her belly. What I noticed is when you went into your up transition, she stepped in. So then that tells you you're too tight on your inside rein.
Okay.
Okay? So shape and trot. And you want to, you know, test that frequently because, you know, not all the time that becomes a bad habit. There. That's already, that looks way better, Bonnie. Does it feel it? Okay. Yeah, her back is up here, okay? You can see it moving. Quarter line from the outer eights. Yes, good. Left leg has to hold her to the right rein. Now prepare and shoulder in, and you should just be able to turn your hips. There you go. Yeah. You gotta have an outside half vault. Okay? So turning the hips is one thing, but remember the inside leg and the outside half vault.
All these little complaints.
Oh, this damn stuff.
Damn it.
Yes. Over the outside and prepare and trot. It's like, oh. Hey, tomorrow for your lesson, I want to start him.
Okay,
Okay?
that's good. Yeah, it's been a while since you've been on.
Yeah. When you said he was grunting yesterday, I was like, oh, sounds like he needs help. Straight,
That's fine.
supple right, supple right, supple right, supple right, outside. See, what happened, you go to that inside.
Is that what I'm doing?
Yes.
Because I'm stopping her.
Yes. So you have to have them through the outside,
Okay.
okay? And again, the feel, you have to feel, if I do this, what does that neck feel like? Am I making it better or am I making it worse?
Okay.
Okay? And the point is always, you know, to make it better. And we have to be as loud as we have to be so that it's better, not in a violent way, but, you know, in a productive way. Now shave your wall off and go to C. Okay? Now outside eights. Yeah, better. Now come on a short diagonal to center line. Yeah, better. Now have her go through the outside. You know, riding around in one direction against a wall is very unhealthy. Over the back on the right. Yes. Yep, think about that right hind. And into the left side now. Into the left side. Flex left, flex left, flex left. There you go, Bonnie. Now think about that right hind. And keep riding what you just were doing on the left. That's the, you know, that's the trickiest thing, is when you're after the inner hind leg, okay? You cannot stop doing, so just ride left alignment right now. Left alignment. Left, there. So you feel what you have. You can't lose that. No matter what you do, you can't lose that. That's the key, okay? That is your basic gait that has to exist in every single thing you do. So when you prepare, and then you let go and you allow the horse to go forward in alignment again, it has to be like that. And then you prepare it again and you bend it. It has to be like that. It can't change. Left flexion, there. Now prepare, and then shoulder in on your short end. Shape her a little bit. There. Now prepare again. Left side, and then shoulder in. There, yeah, more bend. Take that left shoulder. There you go. And shape her. Yes, good. That was better, okay? But your left hand, put it down further when you bend that left shoulder over. So left alignment, half halter, she's running. Keep her going, yeah. Remember the half halt, you have to have your legs, yeah? All right. Over the back on the left. Good. Ride the corner. Over the back on the left. Good. Now prepare and shoulder in. And keep riding your left side. Nothing changes. Now your right leg is asking her right there. Yeah, there you're doing it. There you're doing it. There you're doing it. There you're doing it. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And when you're doing that, you know, just to test it even, you know, flex to the left, okay? Put them in the run there. So that, you know, it's like, if the horse is truly up and into that left rein, all you should have to do is flex left, and you have run there. Dee did that too, he was so proud of himself. He's like,
That's me.
good. So through the left side, there. Now prepare and shoulder in. Yeah, keep that bit level. Keep it level, move the left shoulder. More. Yeah, so that you're moving the neck, not the shoulder.
Not the shoulder.
That hand, look at me, has to stay on the horse.
Okay.
So when you turn, they're right with you. If this hand comes up, out goes the shoulder.
Sure.
Okay, until they're fourth level pre-state damage. Then the hands come up because the horse is in slow carriage,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
But until that, you're safer to ride with lower hands
Okay.
than higher hands
Okay.
because they need that, and she really needs that. Okay?
Okay.
Because if you come up with your hand, she's gonna go saddlebred on you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Go ahead and trot.
Try.
And it's easier said than done. You know, I mean, I ride her and, you know, it's very, I don't know what she does, but she'll put people there. Left side, jiggle, jiggle, come on. Tell her to get it done. There you go. Yep, very good. And then turn on your center line and leg yield to quarter line. Shape, 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 shape. More leg. Yep, there better. Yes, Bonnie. Now come straight at quarter line, over the back on the left,
Come on.
over the back on the left. Make a turn, rise or trot, smooth it out.
Okay.
There. So when the struggle starts, get off their backs. And then you can go back sitting trot, you know? But, I mean, they just need that break. You see me do that a lot with Luciano.
Yeah.
I sit, I rise, I sit, I rise, I sit, I rise. It's hard for them to carry a rider. People don't understand how hard it is.
Yeah.
There, now look, where's your quarter line? Don't go past it. You need an outside aid, outside aid, outside aid, outside aid. That's, you see how much you have to use that?
Yeah.
Yes. Now 10 meters between your quarter lines. And you overshot. Yeah, so walk a minute. Walk a minute. Throw your hands away. So I taught Linda this morning, and this is what I'm going to do in my lessons through the winter with everybody, is we're going to walk your dressage test. Okay? So you're going to ride first level. We're going to walk first level. And we're going to execute figures perfectly. All in. And then we're also, going to do stuff.
Yeah.
But I think people need to do that to really get comfortable with the preparation, with the figure sizes, with everything.
Yeah.
Because when you're riding around, and say we're gonna do a test with all 3 gates, and we have to shape, and we have to prepare. If you're draw reins, it's different,
Right.
right? But, when you're not, you're doing lots of shit to keep your horse together.
Yeah.
So when you do it, the test and the figures in the walk, you can really execute that figure. Bill Salentis does this with me, and it's horribly painful, but it's very good to do.
Oh, yeah.
It's super good to do. So we are gonna do that. And
You were saying to me earlier that wherever there's a transition
Yeah.
in the test, she's gonna have us halt.
yes. So you have to prepare, legs on, relax, go, okay? I think it's gonna be kinda interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so go ahead and put her back together. And you have to, the thing with shaping and suppling and getting together with each other is you have to feel exactly what the horse needs, and it's different at all times. I mean, one moment, maybe it's just so light,
Mm-hmm.
right? And the next moment, you gotta take them a little bit.
Yeah.
And the biggest key to preparation and to shaping is the release. That's the biggest key. Because if you only prepare and there's no release, they don't know what you're doing.
Right.
They just think you're a busy rider and that this is life.
And you're hanging on them.
Yeah. So they get, whatever. So it's the preparation, follow. Preparation, follow. Preparation, follow. Constant. And eventually that preparation follow becomes, 3 tempies, 4 tempies. Okay, it becomes a zigzag. Canter zigzags with flying changes. Okay? But you have to be teaching it right now in first level on how to put them together and then say, okay, now we don't have to do nothing. We don't have to do nothing for a whole 2 letters. Oh, now we gotta do something again. That's their cue that you're gonna do something with them.
Right.
So if you're always doing something, they're like, what?
Yeah.
Okay? And she knows that.
Yeah.
She knows that. She knows that, oh, okay, what she gonna want from me? Okay? What I want. You get to ride when ice is falling.
But you
And if she backs, push her sideways.
push your side in.
Yep. Now push her the other way. Give her a kick.
I was just gonna ask if you wanted me just to leave them today and just have you ride them tomorrow, if you think that we're doing backward stuff.
No, do your lesson.
Okay.
She'll keep you safe. And he's gotta get used to it. This is not gonna happen all winter. Yeah, legs under your seat. Good. And trot. So prepare it.
Should be getting ready then. Are you done soon, or should I get them ready for you?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, she'll be here at 2 for you.
Yeah. It is 2 now.
Is she here?
I don't know.
No.
Oh, wait, no, that's Lori.
Now do nothing. Perfect. Yep, push her out, let her find you. There, Bonnie. Now do nothing, yep, now prepare. Now Now do nothing. There you go.
Pretty.
Yes. Prepare. Do nothing. Yes. Feel the difference?
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So you don't want to be, unlocking, shaping, getting the stiffness out, that's one thing, but we've already been there, done that with her.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So, what you need to do is talk to her when you have to,
Okay.
and talk to her when you're gonna ask something from her. Other than that, leave her alone.
Leave her alone, okay.
Let her just go back to the basics of forward alignment.
Okay.
And that's you being there on the outside saying, find me. Because you're all soft now and every life is great. And then the horse like, and then you're like, oh, we gotta do something.
Right.
Oh, what is it? What is it? What is it? We're gonna bend, we're gonna canter, we're gonna, whatever it might be. Or, we're gonna do nothing. And you just get to go, okay?
Okay.
And that's what has to happen in the canter. You have to say, okay, we're gonna do something, and the horse will say, well, what is it? And because you're incorporating a little bit of that leg yield, or outside leg, oh, I'm gonna canter. Okay, yeah, just canter. Oh, come on, don't run. Oh, come on, let me balance you, because here comes a corner. I'm gonna change line now because I feel I need to communicate to my horse. And then I'm gonna allow it to carry itself on the diagonal. And then as soon as I want something again, I'm gonna say, hey, we're gonna do something, okay?
Okay.
So you have to really play with that,
Okay.
because that's the aids.
Yeah.
It's exactly what they are, okay? And that's timing.
Yeah.
But pick what you're doing
Okay.
and what she needs you to do. So if the horse is a little bit like, anxious, okay, we're gonna prepare for something, and then I'm just gonna allow you to trot. And then if that trot feels really good, then you're gonna say, okay, I'm gonna prepare for something, and geez, maybe we'll leg yield, maybe we'll do shoulder in, maybe we'll do a half pass. Maybe we'll do walk trot transitions, maybe I'll do a canter depart. If they're there, do stuff. Okay, if they're not, you just have to get the communication happening,
Okay.
all right? Because that will set you up
Right.
for the next rides.
Right.
If you try to, do something and it's not there, it won't,
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and walk. And then prepare and trot. And go on a 20-meter circle down here. So on that 20-meter circle, you have 4 points on it to kind of leave her alone, right? Yes. And then you prepare again at the Canadian flag, leave her alone until A, start preparing for something approaching A, turn her from the outside of your body, leave her alone for a moment, prepare something, turn from the outside of your body. Yes, yes. You feel how that works? Okay, great. And then you're gonna prepare for something, and this time you're gonna canter when you leave her alone, okay? So you're preparing,
Whoops.
whoopsie, saw something.
Yeah.
Probably. Troublemaker.
Mm. Good. Outside aids. Now leave her alone. Yes! Now prepare. Outside deeper inside. Now leave her alone. Yes, Bonnie. Good job. That was nice. That was over the back.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
That wasn't, and then you didn't get up here and forward in your legs
Right.
because you guys weren't against each other.
Yeah.
Okay? So it was more, I hear you, you hear me.
Yeah.
And that's how you want to ride.
Okay.
Hey, Ayla, did you hear me?
Yeah.
Ayla, do you hear me? Yeah, I gotcha. Okay, let's do something. Okay? Or let's do nothing.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's the
Okay.
big thing.
Really helpful.
That was really good. Yeah,
That's really helpful.
yeah, really good. Good.
Yeah, cause I'm tending to be busy all the time.
Well, because it's a very hard thing to figure out.
Mm-hmm.
And, yes, we have to be busy, but only, and if you have to be busy all the time, and you don't on her, you really no horse here do you have to, besides like loose, who I'm just unlocking, right? That's a different thing. I'm just getting his jaw to work.
Mm-hmm.
then you're doing too much,
Okay,
okay? If you feel like you're always having to shake, you're doing too much.
okay,
You need to back off and go to just walk, trot, canter, and 20-meter circles. Because if you feel like you're having to always shake, guess what? The horse shouldn't be doing it.
Yeah.
Okay,
okay,
so, you know, and that's, you have to be, and that doesn't mean that whole ride. There might be, you know, like, oh wow, she's really on. Let's do something.
Yeah.
You know, let's do some half passes. Let's do this. Let's go to the canter and do simple changes or whatever it may be that you feel like doing. But they'll let you know.
Yeah.
And if you say, this is what we're gonna do today, I'm gonna make you do this, it's
Yeah.
not real.
Yeah, well,
It has to be when they're there.
right,
Then you say, let's do this, you know, and that's, you know, like with D, when he's there, let's do something. And then he's like, oh, that was different, you know, and then it's fun for them.
Yeah.
You know, Luciano today, let's use their, let's counter counter. Oh, okay. And he was totally confident and fun with that.
He was.
Yeah, and he was like, oh, that was good, you know.
Yeah.
And then the right lead, not so great, left lead was great. You know, right lead was good, but he can't carry it yet in the counter canter because it's just such a weak leg yet.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
Alright,
So that was a good ride.
very nice, it was really helpful,
Yeah, good. That's what I'm here for.
yeah, it was good,
Good ride, Bonnie.
that was good, she's doing good. What are you looking at today? You
Bjorn.
are busy.
Oh, by the way, Missy, I videoed for you. I'll be sending it to you.
Oh, did you? Thank you. Appreciate that. I don't know why mine got so dark I couldn't see it.